Hello, I'm Father Franks, and I'd like to give you a little tour of my church here in Wichita, Kansas, Mary Immaculate, tell you a little about the history and where we're hoping to go. The church was built in 1964, and it was originally a Presbyterian church. It was purchased by us just before I showed up here 7 years ago. And so my first big project here was an entire remodel of the chapel to make it fit for Catholic worship. In order to do this, I did a fundraiser on my bike. I rode from Land's End at the bottom of England to John O'Groats at the top of Scotland, just over 1,000 miles, receiving many generous donations. And I'm here today to show you the finished product, and it would be a very good occasion to say thank you so much to all the benefactors who helped on that. It was amazing. I was thrilled by so much help and support, and you'll hopefully see and be happy with the results of your generosity. I was extremely pleased with the way that the remodel came out, and I think the parishioners were as well. We have had doubling of our congregation since that and since COVID, and so I'm looking at making a choir loft to maximize space so that I can put the choir up and have more space on the floor, and also that will make room for a baptismal font. We have had the thought of building a baptismal font that would be of the same design as our pulpit or ambo. And so for the choir loft, the last quote we received was about $100,000, and the quote for the baptismal font was about $11,000. So that's what I'd like to do with the choir loft and the baptismal font. And now we're going to go downstairs, and I'm going to show you what I'd like to do with the sacristy. So this is the sacristy in here. We're going to want to put in new trim to get some cabinetry around here, to remodel it with some plumbing so that we can have a sink for the priest to wash his hands before Mass, and a sacrarium to put the blessed water in after Mass that will drain into the ground. So with all of that, a lick of paint, some electrical work for the lights, probably we're looking at about $35,000 for the sacristy remodel. So the roof is another concern. It has been leaking, and so we've received a very generous donation to help towards that, which is wonderful. That gives us most of the roof work to be repaired, covered. But what we do need is to put in some R20 insulation, which we hope will bring down very much the utility bills over the years. And also we need to replace the downspouts of the roof. So all of that taken together on top of what we have covered already would cost about $20,000. So as part of the efforts to raise money for this, I'm going to be riding my bike in Compostela in Spain to Santiago de Compostela on the way of St. James. I've never done it before, walking or biking. I'm going to be leading a pilgrimage of men biking there, 500 miles on our bikes. And anybody who's able to contribute to this project, I will certainly be remembering you in my prayers along the way, and certainly my sufferings going up those hills, and the daily offering of the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass as well. But for those who want to follow more closely, anybody who's able to give $100 or more will have access to a blog that I will write every day, keep updated with photographs and little stories of the journey and people that I saw and places that I went, and spiritual reflections. And that will be my blog, something I did when I rode in England, and hoping to do the same thing again, and so that you can follow along more closely the ride. So first of all, I would ask your prayers for our little church here, for the building project that we have, that it would succeed with the help of God. And also pray for us on our ride, that we all go safely and profitably in our spiritual pilgrimage, and know that we'll be praying for you also. And if you're able to sign up for the blog to follow us along, then you'll be more involved in that and be able to pray in real time. So God bless you, and for more information go to fatherfranksride.com.